Sagittarius, welcome back. Okay. What next blessing that you will receive before or by your birthday? So Sagittarius, Christmas time, Christmas reverence, devotion, death and magic. Okay. And then stillness. Okay. For some of you Sagittarius, okay, this one might be a little bit difficult, but you know what, this one isn't like, let's say per se the Libra one. That one was a rough one. Okay, this one is more like, listen, Sagittarius, you guys have been going through it. You guys have gone through some stuff in life, yes, but it has been because of decisions that were made, right? Choices that were being made out of trauma, choices that were made out of whatever it was, right? There is here, it's almost like the next gift, the next blessing you're going to get is reverence. There's going to be a calmness that's going to come into you, that's going to allow you to go within. I feel like the universe, your guides, God, whoever you pray to, they've been trying to get you to be still for a really long time. They've been trying to help you. You guys have been going through some stuff, but you haven't been able to, like, I'm getting like sit still. And if you think about Sagittarius, at least the ones I know are very like, they can't just chill. Just chill, just stop. You guys have a very hard time just being in, just being, what are you doing? Nothing. Just being. There's not a need to be doing anything. There's just a need to be. And I get like sometimes we have a bunch of stuff to do and there's a lot going on in our lives, but I feel like the universe has been asking you, and now I'm being shown the Hermit card, a need to go within, right? And even if you have to go to work, if you have to, all of that, the need to go within is where you like go, you do those things, yeah, you do those things, but then you go home and you take that time to go within and ask yourself why you do certain things, why you behave a certain way, why you've made certain decisions, and stop looking without. That even can include tarot, because tarot can give you answers, right? It can give you, I can tell you the answer, but I promise you that's not gonna like fix the problem. That's not gonna fix I can tell you right now, I can be like, this and this and this is how you fix all your issues. I can promise you you're not gonna take that and fix your problems, because you're acting out of trauma. You're acting out of, a lot of your behaviors are because of certain ways that you were raised and the certain ways that you've adapted to behave towards certain things, right? So the universe is saying right now, we need you to go within, right? And what does a hermit do? They go within, they don't go out, they don't party, they study, they read, self-help books, take care of yourself, love yourself, do all those things you need to do, right? You go to work, cool, go to work, come back home. Right now it's a time to hermit, to go within, and they're asking you to do that. They're asking you to take the time and go within, because there's a reverence that's needed. We need you to sit still. We need you to sit still so we can help you save yourself. Also, there's a lot of communication that's trying to come in. And do you see how she's crying rainbows? Yeah, they're asking you, we need you to sit still with yourself, but also sit still so that we can come in and help you. But you need to be reverent. What happens when you're in church, right? I was forced to go to church for 18 years of my life. If not, I was pummeled. But you sit still and you're quiet, right? You're quiet and you allow, when you're in church, you allow whoever's speaking to speak, and they're teaching you, right? When you're meditating, when you pray, you speak to God. When you meditate, God speaks to you, right? So if there's a need to have like this two-way but if you're driving and you're speaking to God, you're busy. If you're cooking and you're speaking to God or trying to, God is speaking to you, you can't hear him. If you're watching a movie and no. If you're out and doing the most because I need to be cleaning, no. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, Sagittarius. Sit your ass somewhere. And there's a time to devote, right? And even if this is only a time where you take, I'm getting with devotion, what do? You devote yourself. You give yourself. A lot of times it's all, but obviously we live in a world where we have to watch our kids. We have to clean house. We have to change diapers. We have to take a shower. We have to, you know what I mean? Eat, run errands, go to doctor's appointments, right? But it's devoting yourself. It's devoting a specific time, at least a good amount of time during the day or at night, where you devote to just listening, being still within yourself. Remember, a lot of times when people can't be still or there can't be silence is because they can't stand to hear their own thoughts or remember, have memories that they can't deal with. You have to deal with them. You have to deal with them. If you've been dealing with drugs or addictions or anything like that, it's because you're trying not to deal with it. You don't want to sit in the silence because the silence brings up the truth, and you don't want to deal with the truth, which is causing chaos in your life. And now you're at the point to like, well, I need help, and they're like, we're trying to help you. Sit down. Sit down. Quit trying to go left or go right. We're trying to get you to go into hermit mode. We need you to be in stillness. So, because we are trying to help you bring in your salvation, right? So that you can go through your trauma, and go through a death and a rebirth process, where you no longer have to hide from the silence. You enjoy the silence. You don't reach without you to reach for things that are going to silence the chaos that's in your mind, the chaos that's in your soul, the chaos that's in your heart. You can actually silence that. You have to go through it though. You're not gonna, the only thing you're doing is numbing it for a second, and then it comes back, and then all of a sudden your body's messed up, your money is messed up, your relationships are messed up, so now you have even more problems instead of just sitting still. This is reminding me so much of like my daughter when she was younger. She was a good kid. She was a great kid, but she was very she's in Aries. She was just very like, oh my gosh, all over the place. She would she was all over the place. I could not get her to sit still. I didn't spank my kid, but I eventually got to the point where I had to tie her down with like a scarf to sit down, because she would take a bite of food and then go butterfly off and do cartwheels and hurt herself, and I'd be like, please go sit down and eat. And even in the chair she'd be like, no. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was worried because she wasn't eating because she didn't care. She wanted to just go and flitter about, and like that is giving like that. But obviously my kid wasn't on. She was like 5, 6, 7. It started to wane off as soon as her south node started to move in. She started to move from her north node to her south node, which happens between 8 and 13. And that's when she got grumpy and shit. Girl, go back to being flutter like a butterfly. I miss that. But yeah, the universe is saying, listen, stop fluttering. Okay, we know what you're doing. You don't want to do the assignment. It's time to do the assignment. It's time. Like look at your world around you. It's time. Alright, let's clarify this. I haven't even clarified it. It feels like it's been forever. I've just been channeling, honestly. It feels like I've been like, alright. You're like, it's been forever. No, it hasn't, dude. It's been like 2 minutes. Alright, let's verify reverence. Let's put devotion back here. Ow! Ow! Reverence. Yeah, and this looks like a little, like, it looks like she's out to cause chaos. She doesn't, like, she looks like she's wanting, like, to go and she has this mischievous look on her face. Like, I want to shut up. Sir, madam, go sit your ass down. Sit down, okay? Calm down. Hierophant, higher learning, higher teaching. Some of you guys, it could be that you guys are wanting to return to school or needing to return to school, and you guys feel like you don't have, some of you guys could have ADHD, so you feel like it's an issue. I think it's more of an issue of what's going on in your mind, right? You could have ADHD. There is medicine for that. There are also natural medicines for that you guys can do. But yeah, higher learning. Literally, they're saying, yo, it's time to level up. Whether this be in the 3D or whether this be in the 5D, it's time for the lessons that you've been procrastinating on this. You have been pushing it to the side, and you haven't wanted to do the work. It's time. You need to sit down. I'm gonna go get the scarf. I'm gonna go get the scarf so that you can eat your soul food. It's time. Yeah, no, that child was, oh my god. All of a sudden I'm like, where's Hayden? She's like literally outside climbing the wall. Girl, oh my god. No, she was so funny though. The world, yep, devotion, ending these cycles. And this is also ending a cycle of pain, of lessons, of hang on guys, 1 second. Sorry, ending, yeah, cycles of doing this repeatedly, cycles of you not wanting to do the lessons, not wanting to take the classes, maybe starting and then giving up on the lessons that you need to be taking. This could be both. I'm getting both. This could be both in life and in 3D, but I am getting like this is lessons that the universe, I feel like you guys have started on your spiritual journey and you're like, ooh, butterfly, ooh, shiny light, let me go climb that wall. The universe is like, I'm getting the scarf. I'm done. I'm getting the scarf and tying you to the chair. And it wouldn't even be like she'd get mad. She would just sit and dance and like get distracted in the chair, because I would tie it from on her lap like a napkin, and I would tie it underneath so that she at least could like just not leave and she could eat. But no, she'd be like and then I'd be like, Hayden, and then finally I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna feed you, right? Like, I'm gonna feed you. No. This was every meal. Yeah, the universe is like, you're done. We're done. We're closing out the cycle. It's time. I'm just seeing that meme where they're like, look at your lessons, and they're holding, force open the eyes. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, the truth is coming in. You're going to see the truth for what it is. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're learning things. You're learning information about having to move forward from everything and anything that you keep choosing to try to avoid looking at your trauma, looking at what you don't want to see. It's time. They're getting the scarf, bro. They're getting the scarf. It's time. It's time to look and see the things that you don't want to see. With the King of Cups, it's almost like they're moving you from fire energy into water energy, and you don't want to be in water. You don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel that. It's time. You're gonna have to feel it. You're going to have to feel it so you can get through it, so you can start making better choices, and things start moving differently for you, right? Clarifying the Hierophant, you got house, home, belonging, roots. It's almost like they're saying, stay your ass at home. Stay home. Stay home. Comfort, safety, family, traditions, framework, structured buildings, shelter, boundaries. Yeah. Right now is your time to basically, your home is your haven, right? Right now you're going to be building, basically you're going to make it your safety. You're going to have boundaries there. People are not allowed to come there. People are not, you're going to make that very safe for your family and for yourself. It is your refuge. And I really am getting, like, you're staying home. It's time to go hermit mode. It's time to fix some wrongs, right some wrongs, and it's time for you to, like, I'm getting some of you guys also, like, maybe there's a need to rebuild a happy family, right? Rebuild a family, rebuild relationships with your kids, some of you guys, relationships with mothers and fathers, brothers, those kinds of things. That's what you're going to focus on. That's what's going to be focused on. And while you do that, you're going to be healing yourself, because there's inner child wounds and there's younger child wounds that are not wanting to be seen. It's time. It's time. Let's clarify. Oh God, I already had one. Yeah, you're being led. Look, get going. It's time. Pressure's on, right? You've been really living really fast, and you keep wanting to go back to that, thinking that that's gonna fix things. You keep going and repeating a pattern. It's almost like, okay, I'm gonna fix my life, and then you hurry, you try to rush things, and then you repeat. You don't see that you actually keep repeating it. Like, this is part of the cycle. They're saying, no, this time you're doing it different. You're gonna sit down, and this is going to take a while, and you're gonna sit here and study. You are not going to repeat this. You are not going to repeat this. You're not, sorry. Oh God. Yeah, you're not going to repeat this. You're going to find your true north, and you're going to go on a journey, and you're going to go steady, but forward movement. Only one way, no more backwards, okay? That's what you're doing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts at this point, but it's good. It's exactly what you need. Like, this is exactly what you needed. Okay? Alright, let me get you guys some guidance, because I actually have to call that person back. Moon energy, surrounded to the natural ebbs and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, a fairy comes to calm emotion and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Yes, it's exactly right. That's exactly right. And then hidden depth. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Yes, there's trauma coming to light. It is, and it's time for you to sit with it. It is. It will hurt at first. It is. But once you get through it, you'll get freedom. And you'll get happiness. Alright? Alright, Sagittarius. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.